This is the statue of Hans Christian Heg. What does democracy mean to you? Well, it doesn't mean all this dirt all over the monument. And here's something. Workers of the world unite. It's mud. I don't like that. I find that rather troubling. Does anyone care? A lone man walks from the Capitol. Oh, is this strange man with a Bontrager hat and a bucket?
Or here are you volunteering? Help for me to pour water for you? No. That's too bad, darn it. Come on. Have a little common sense.
Workers of the world unite.
Well, can I ask you what you think of the graffiti on the monument?
I think it's awful. It's a shame.
It's
Nobody should be that stupid.
It's a Civil War monument. People have been defacing the monument a lot.
Somebody who's not educated enough to realize that they're being a fool.
That's why we need better teachers.
That's not, there you go. That's not people who are up here all the time, I'm telling you, because I'm up here every day. That's stupidity and it's a shame. It should never happen. Never. Never. It's disgusting.
I agree.
Right.
Not easy to get off.
No. Was it chalk or what the heck did they use?
It's chalk, but you know it gets into the granite.
Right.
And it has a dye.
Yeah.
And it's gonna leave a.
But that's just awful. And it also,
People think because it's chalk, maybe, that it's as if they haven't done it at all, but it still disrespects the monument, even if it's only temporary.
And it reflects poorly upon all of us, unfortunately, and it shouldn't because we're not doing it, but it just reflects poorly on what's going on.
Deb, what do you think more generally about using a communist slogan in connection with this protest? You don't think Workers of the World Unite is...
What's communist about workers?
Isn't it a quote from the Communist Manifesto?
It's a Marxist.
It's a line from the Communist Manifesto. It's a famous Marx quote.
World United, I think, comes right out of Das Kapital.
I think it comes out of the Communist...
What's wrong with the sentiment? What's wrong with the sentiment of people that are being...
Well, what's wrong
oppressed?
with Marxism or what's wrong with communism?
Well, I agree. I don't know that I have
I would think that
the philosophies in their purest form. I don't know, but
I have a big problem with.
But I'll tell you what I don't mind. I don't mind people saying. I don't like this. I don't mind the sentiment that workers who are being oppressed by the oligarchy should unite to try and exercise their rights.
See, I would
think
think,
we're doing, isn't it?
But I would think that
We're uniting.
that the
Workers
protests. I would think that the protests would not want to be associated with some
moron putting a little slogan on this does not have anything to do with protests up here.
Did you get this?
Yeah.
What does democracy mean to you?
Yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is, there's more than one thing
I don't think that means that people. You know, I'm not a communist.
Right.
I'm a private sector attorney.
And I don't.
I'm not even a union member.
I don't even. I'm trying to say that there are two problems. One is that it's graffiti, and the other
I agree
is
with you.
that the most sort of left-wing version of the crowd,
No.
the communist
this has never happened. And,
is being associated with a movement
maybe
that
it was
is
written by some teabagger who wanted to make it look bad.
could be.
Dissension. You were going to put some.
Well, the false flag. Yeah.
What's a teabagger?
Right.
Or tea partier.
Hey, why do you call tea partiers teabaggers? Well, I mean, what's the purpose
is this your work, or what are you
This is
so
not
upset
my
about?
work at
okay.
all. My work is to
I
clean
think
it
that
off.
anybody who votes against their
My
own
work is
interests,
cleaning it
and I
off.
thank you, and it's good of you.
But, you know,
But anybody
I
who
gotta
consistently
stop you.
votes
Wait a
against their
second.
own
Wait a
interests
second.
and lets corporate
Tea
people dupe them
partiers,
into stupidity
teabaggers,
bother me.
I don't know.
Why'd you say it?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with that?
teabaggers?
What is he even referring to people up here
Totally
as?
homophobic
She just said that
term to
homophobic.
use. Absolutely. Do you know what it means?
Teabagger?
Do you know what that term means?
It's a homophobic term?
Absolutely.
Why is that? I don't know. You can
Did you
educate
use
me.
it
I did not know that.
pejoratively? Did you use it pejoratively, or did you use it?
Why
as
is it
a
homophobic, sir? I don't understand why it's castigating homosexuals.
Oh, look it up. Urban
Okay.
Dictionary. Check it out.
Okay, well, if you're educating me then, I wasn't aware that somehow would be considered a homophobic term.
Check it out.
Really?
Absolutely. Look it up on Urban Dictionary.
Okay. What's Urban
Absolutely.
Dictionary?
To use that
I'm not
term
familiar.
to use that term in a pejorative way.
Well, it's
Absolutely
you
homophobic.
consider the term pejorative in and of itself. You'd consider the term pejorative in and of itself. I mean, to say to using the pejorative.
No, I don't use the term.
Right. But then why, just tell me, what does the dictionary say why is that a
What hours do you guys
term?
pick it?
What's it?
What hours do you pick it?
I'm up here every evening from about 4 to 6.
I come after
What is
school.
the Urban Dictionary define that as? I'm just curious because I'm not familiar with the Urban Dictionary either, I'll be honest.
All right, look it up.
Okay. And where is it, like urbandictionary.com or what is it?
Just Google Urban
I'm not
Dictionary.
familiar with the Urban
Oh,
Dictionary at all.
yeah, just Google Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll look it up.
It's a term used by
People who don't like homosexuals or... Oh, go ahead.
it's a term used by gay men,
Right.
and I
To
think you
refer
probably
to-
knew this. No,
It's a term
It
used
has-
by gay men to castigate other gay men or what?
it's a term used by gay men
Right.
to describe a certain sexual act.
Okay.
Okay, so if
All
you
right.
don't know, look it up.
No, don't know.
I'm not going to
And
go
I
into
agree with you. If that's,
But I'll
if
tell you
that's
what,
the connotation,
a
it's
lot
not
of
right.
people call it, I'm not in the Tea Party, but I hear it a lot. Tea Partiers as teabaggers.
Well, that's why I said it. I see it on signs and stuff.
Right.
I didn't know that there was a difference.
Do the Tea Party
Uneducated.
people
Well, but
take
wait,
it?
We need better teachers.
I'm a teacher. And now I know.
I'm not a teacher. I'm an
Are you a
attorney.
teacher?
Yes.
Okay, you're an attorney and you're a teacher.
And I'm not in the public sector. I'm not in the union.
Okay, but
All right.
you're a teacher.
Yes.
Teach English?
Yes.
Okay, I think you're being pretty disingenuous here. You know what it is. And you know you wouldn't
Not
have
everybody
said,
knows slang or argot.
Wait a minute.
Not everybody knows slang or
I
argot.
know you're a lawyer because you just yourself. You
Touche.
said maybe
Touche.
the teabaggers did this. Who did you mean?
Tea
Partiers.
Tea Partiers.
Right. And I didn't know it was a...
After all, when there's ever a sign at a Tea Party rally that has the president with a bone
teach
through
high
it,
school
they say it's a liberal.
No. I'm
Who
an
did it?
elementary teacher.
Okay.
But I teach
You
English
teach
and math.
English and
and I
math. You
teach...
teach all the subjects.
Yes.
Okay. And you use the term teabagger.
Doesn't use it with the students.
I just saw it on a sign. I thought that they were the same thing. I thought they were same. I misunderstood.
It is a
I am
derogatory
very sorry.
term when you are talking about Tea Party. You're supposed to be teabaggers. There's no question about that. I wasn't aware.
But
that
if
there
you
was
take a term that gay people use,
who knows that? I didn't know that.
if you
well
adopt
Never heard.
as your
Never heard
pejorative
that before in my
term
life, honestly.
something that refers to gay people, then you're saying something
Was there
negative
something
about
wrong
gay
with gay
people.
people?
I didn't
If
know.
you use a
was.
term referring to gay people as
Right.
your
It would
pejorative, then
be-
you're inherently saying...
But you're not saying there's something wrong with people being gay. You're saying that it's wrong to use
When
something
you
that
would-
gay
I'm
I'm
people
not saying
insult
there's
each other
something
with.
wrong with people being gay.
right.
I'm saying you use the word teabagger in a pejorative way
Yeah.
to refer
Well,
to
it sounds as though teabagger in and of itself
to
is
refer
pejorative.
to tea partiers.
Right.
For example,
You knew you were using it in a pejorative manner. Who said it? You or you?
I said it.
Okay, you knew you were using it pejoratively.
Right, it's a derogatory.
Pejorative.
Derogatory.
So if you call someone you don't like
Worsening.
gay,
Pejorative
not because
worsening.
they're
I
gay,
wasn't trying to say that. I was misinformed. I thought teabaggers and tea partiers were the same thing. The same people.
Teabaggers is used as in a derogatory way to describe tea parties. There's no question. I was not aware there's some homosexual connotation to it, ever. Never heard that before. So look it up, sir. I never use it. I don't use either.
But you understand how someone who knows what it is, for example, if you were to call someone you didn't like gay.
Right. Well, I don't do that. I think
that
I
would
believe
be
in gay rights,
homophobic.
frankly.
You agree that would be homophobic?
Of course it would be.
Okay, so it's
I
like
believe that gay people should be allowed to be married. I believe they should have freedoms that all the rest of us have. So I would never say anything derogatory about gay people.
You know, you should know what the words you use.
I didn't use it.
I mean him. One
Definitely, you're right. And I won't say it again.
Okay.
So.
But you have to concede that that has become, whether or not people are aware that there's some derogatory gay connotation to it, that has become something that people do use to diminish or to criticize tea parties.
Ignorant people use it,
right.
Yes.
Well,
and you've conceded you're ignorant.
Not lawyers and not
I didn't use it, dude, okay? I'm not the one who said it.
Well, you defended it.
But I'll tell you what, I'll educate myself with the Urban Argot Dictionary as soon as I get home. Thanks for cleaning that up. You're welcome.
It's pronounced argot, I think. You can't get this all off, I don't think.
This is the mod that got on here when the guys put in Jewish Shankman. I think I saw Jim Shankman tossing this with me.
I don't think the purple is coming off.
No, it's not coming off.
Okay, Workers of the World Unite. Maybe the person thought because they were using chalk, it was as if they didn't do it because it was temporary, like a sign posted with painter's tape. But you can see all that water, all that scrubbing, did not get the purple out. It really got me that he was posing as being so educated, and he did not recognize Workers of the World Unite as being a communist slogan.
Idiot. Little idiot. They were both
and he was
being disingenuous.
Yeah. All right.
This I can do today.
Mission partially accomplished.
You're welcome.
Who's that? Thank you. Oh.
It's annoying when people do stuff like that.
I know. It's what
side you're on.
I know. It doesn't do any good for anyone. Beautiful dogs.
Oh, thank you.
Can I get your dogs in my picture?
Oh, sure.
Oh, great dogs. Very nice. Are they the same breed?
They are, yes.
That,
Labs.
ah,
Both labs.
ah, beautiful color.
Thank you.